Okay, we're live. Great. It's weird. So we can see the desktop. We've got me on the left and you all there. And then somehow we've got an extra version of you and then an extra version of me. So I don't know why that is. So Austin and Aaron, thank you for taking time for the interview. I want to talk about your Blender project. And so the purpose of these videos is for the 441 students who are deciding whether they want to do a predefined project to just better understand what the project is that they'd be doing. And so this is the first video that we're taking, and my laptop is going very slow under all of the Skype and screen sharing and video and so on. But so this is the page I've been putting together, and so you can see they'll have, it looks like about 7 choices, and the very first choice is the one from you all here on Blender. And so Blender is something I don't have a lot of personal experience with, but it's a program for making geometry, right? So can you tell us a little more about Blender?
Yeah, so Blender is an open source, like 3D creation suite, as they call it, and you have a lot of capability. You can essentially do whatever you want in Blender, so like you can animate things, you can do like video editing. They even say you can do game creation, but there's a lot to it. There's so many like buttons.
Aaron, that was expert level for you to lean over and get yourself on camera. You can see Skype does weird things when there's 2 people at once. So excellent. So good. So good description. And so here's the PDF you put together. And so as you say, there's no coding. It's going to be using Blender. And so sorry, I'm trying to get this all oriented right. We're learning as we go. And so, step 1 is you have to download Blender and install it. Is there much to installing Blender, or is it easy?
It's pretty simple. You just download, there's a clear button for the most recent download of it, and it's pretty much installed itself. It's actually a very small download from what you might expect from a very large graphics
Okay,
program.
cool. And Mac, Windows, Linux?
We've tried it on both Windows and, yeah.
Okay, great. And so it looks like I haven't gotten the latest PDF you sent me. This here says still room 110, but it's room 100. And so I need to get a new version from you, or take the version that you've given me, the new version you've given me. But it does look like you need a mouse with a scroll wheel to make this work. That's an important part of the instructions, right?
Yes, it's not strictly necessary, but it'll make your life a lot easier.
Okay.
To get ready.
Cool. And so then a lot of the project, it sounds like, is about learning, right? That you learn how to use Blender. And so you've got some links here about a YouTube video to watch. How long do you think people will spend learning how to use Blender?
There's a fairly steep learning curve to it. There's about the first 4 tutorial videos are pretty crucial to learning how to get through Blender.
Okay.
That should take probably on the order of half an hour to an hour.
Okay.
Depending on how quickly you watch through them.
I think that sounds great. I think a half hour, sorry, I'm trying to get around so people can see all of us, right? So I think a half hour to an hour sounds not so bad. Okay, good. So you've got some recommended videos, and so then you've got a walkthrough below, and then you walk people do this, and then the end is building this cake right here. Is that right? And,
well, so no.
Okay.
But so what we do is we recommend that they watch the videos and
Yeah.
they sort of follow the steps for that, so that they have the ability to create the cake themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we do is we walk them through how to create a lit candle to put on top of their cake.
Okay.
Because they're so in part of the PDF, there's timestamps for the YouTube videos, which tells you exactly what he goes through at that time point. Yep. And if you just go through there, you have the full ability to create the cake and fulfill all the requirements.
Okay. Okay.
It's unlikely that your final cake will look like the one at the top.
Okay. So good. And so that's what I wanted to ask. So good. So here we go. So now I'm going through, this is exactly what you're saying, helpful YouTube timestamps. And so, wow, what a great job you've done with the prompt. Look at all this work you've done. Thanks very much. On behalf of all the 441 students, thank you. This looks like a really nice prompt. And so let me make sure I understand what you just said. The goal is to make something that looks like a cake, but not necessarily this cake. Is that right?
I would be very, so I pulled that off of someone else's tutorial on how to make a cake of Blender because I was trying to follow it, but I didn't end up being able to complete that specific tutorial, so we didn't use it, but
Okay.
I thought the cake was pretty.
Okay.
So if you can create that cake, I think it's fantastic. I think that if we laid out some requirements of like, it has to look like a cake, it can be circular, square, it needs to have frosting that has the appropriate shading because there's very clear like
Yep.
directions on how to fix the shading, and as well as I think we said like 3 candles,
Okay.
but you can just duplicate them and
Great. So this sounds a lot like 2B, that there's a dog, here's some requirements, kind of has to look like a dog, and maybe some more requirements, but that's appropriate because you're using industrial grade software to do it. So, well, great. So this has been very helpful for me. I understand much better. Thanks both very much for putting the project together. Anything more you want to say about the project before we stop the interview? Okay, great. Well, again, thanks so much for making yourself available, and I guess we may see some action on Piazza if people get in trouble, but this is excellent. So thanks so much for making this prompt and making an option for the full 41 students. Okay, thanks. Hold on, I'm gonna stop.